Okay, and the next contender on our very special assault course is Jamie Flanagan of Ringwood. Are you set? Feeling good? Feeling confident?
I'm ready.
You know the rules?
I do.
Okay. On your marks, get set, go. Stop! 35.66 seconds, but I think you need a time penalty because you did actually forget to go around the washing pole, a rule that you came up with. So should we say 5 seconds penalty?
Yeah.
Total of 40.66 seconds.
Okay, this is Daniel Saunders of Verwood about to participate in the obstacle course here in Crane Drive. He has a time to beat of 40.66 seconds, so it's possible. Let's see how he gets on. I'm using the stopwatch on my earphone. So, are you ready, Daniel?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, I'm set. Here we go.
On your marks, get set, go!
Why did I do it that way? I was thinking about this one. Yeah.
Are you okay? I'll give you assistance. Carry on, time stop.
Can we start again?
It's still running. You have to finish the course. And you missed a bit. Look at that skill, he's got it almost perfect there. One more.
I was so confident.
And across the line! In 1 minute 21 seconds 10. That's where the
penalties. I took both over.
Yeah, but they're standing now.
Do you know what the problem
They're
was?
standing.
Yeah, but you helped me. They would have both come down.
So, yeah, okay, 1 minute
Do you know what the problem
31.10.
was? Stupidly, the first one, I went lengthways.
Yes, you did.
As if I was thinking about the second one. And then once I fuck it up, I was just laughing. So, let's see this review. Is Jamie Flanagan of Ringwood, aiming to beat his own personal best because he's currently the record holder with, was it 40.66? 40.66 seconds. You all set?
I'm ready.
Okay, you've done it once, so you should be confident now. You should have a feel for the course.
Ready.
On your marks, get set, and go. Yeah, now he's done it. Onto the swing. And home run. Key is to keep cool, keep calm, keep collected, just focus on what you've got to do next. Near perfect. Stop. 37.58 seconds. I knew.
This here is Daniel Saunders. He's about to do the obstacle course here in Crane Drive.
Try.
He has a current time to beat of 37.55,
My own record
which
about
is
a minute.
possible. His last attempt didn't go so well, so we wish him all the best for this round right now. Are you ready to start, Daniel?
I think so.
Right. Stopwatches are ready. Daniel is ready.
Right. Yeah.
On your marks. Get set. Go! Well remembered there. Sits down. Home run now. He's doing a good time here. And across the line, and 40.06. 3 seconds. Daniel, well done. Okay, we've got a post-match interview with Daniel Saunders on the Crane Dive obstacle course on this lovely, beautiful, cloudy Saturday. So Daniel, how well do you think your course run went on the last run?
The second one went okay. I mean, I obviously had the opportunity to learn from my earlier mistakes. The first one didn't go well at all. I was too confident. I thought I could figure it out. And the ironic thing is, I already had a chance to study Jamie before, so I should have known the course. It all went drastically wrong for me on this one, but that, I feel, in part was caused because when I went round the washing pole, I meant to just go through this sideways, one leg at a time. Stupidly, I was thinking about this one, of laying flat and putting my whole body through, and I'd done it on the first one. So by the time I screwed up that early on, by the time I came to here, I was trying to be measured, I obviously caught it, avalanche, Jamie had to get involved to save me. And by that time, I'm not making excuses, I do think the clumpy shoes were a bit of a handicap, whereas Jamie was wearing trainers more specifically geared towards speed and agility. And by the time I screwed up, I did just kind of give up. I was laughing. I felt humiliated. I felt like my hair looked stupid. It's only just occurred to me I look like a fucking girl with this long hair. So I felt a bit ashamed. So I half-heartedly continued. You know, the show must go on. But no, not impressed. I was overconfident. And I was showing off, unfortunately. It just goes to show. I should have just focused on what I was doing, not think about the film, not think about my hair, make excuses about my shoes. So all I can say is I'll learn for the future. It's a good experience. I'm thankful for the experience. The second run, to be fair, I shouldn't be too down on myself. It was only 3 minutes off of Jamie's time, but I feel I could have done better. I should have known better. So I apologise to the viewers. But you know, learn from me, because I will be learning from me. So it makes sense that you should too.
And how do you think the course is set out? Do you think it's too short? Do you think it could be longer? Do you think it could have more obstacles, less obstacles?
Well, obviously this is the first time we've put together an assault course, which was of Jamie's design. I think it's got a good range of distances between obstacles, good variety of elements to try. To be honest, even though it is an obstacle course, by its very nature you're supposed to have obstacles. I'm not really too keen on the washing pole, to be honest. Because when you set off, you set off with a great momentum, and you're geared up for that, the first of the cupboard stand things. Going around the washing pole, it's almost like it throws you, it slows you down, makes you momentarily dizzy for the first proper obstacle. But like I say, maybe that's a useless comment, because an obstacle course by its very nature is meant to be full of obstacles. So I'm just complaining because maybe I didn't do so well. Obviously it could use, I guess you'd need a variety of competitors of all shapes, sizes, races, colours and creeds. And ages, to say ages? To try it out and get their feedback. But I enjoyed it. I think it would be It probably would be easier if the obstacles were set over longer distances, but that's not the purpose of an obstacle course. An obstacle course is meant to be challenging, so in that regard it was challenging, yes. So yeah, very, very good.
And perhaps maybe with more people, did the event been more enjoyable?
Yeah, because you'd have been able to, A, you could have got more rest between your goes. B, you could have studied each other's forms. You could have talked to each other about your experiences, your triumphs and your defeats. And maybe there'd be, you know, more morale there, friendly competition to compete against each other in a, you know, harmonious way. Make it fun. So that would have been good. So yeah, maybe we should start up a league, a Champions League. Yes. And I think we've got a new competitor actually. This is Jasper Phoenix of Verwood. He has the added bonus of increased agility, youth, 4 legs, size, obviously his weight as well. He's not going to actually push anything over. Let's try him out. Just to get a feel for it. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Just investigating the small holes there. And obviously, he looks confident. I'm not sure if I could teach him to actually take the exact route we had unless I dangled a toy mouse on a piece of string and drew it through all of the obstacles. But he's pouring it, so he's obviously he's kneading it as if it was a cushion, even though it is a flat surface. Can you see his little feet there? He's kneading it as if it was a cushion. I suppose that we could adapt it for cats by putting small pieces of food or small animals and insects down each of the holes that they had to recover or eat before they proceeded to the next step. So yeah, that'd be interesting.
Do you think if it was a sunnier day, you believe you might have done better?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because then the heat would have been a factor. I think it's the perfect weather for it actually, not too hot, not too cold, no particular breeze. So no, I'm not going to blame the weather at all. I think the weather was absolutely fine.
If it rained, would it make it more
Maybe
interesting?
the grass could have been a bit shorter, because even though it wasn't a perceivable obstacle, because it was visually a bit scruffy, maybe that felt like you were actually running over a more uneven terrain, even though we weren't. And like I say, I think that should have been in the rules. We should have had similar footwear. I think that's essential. That really needs to be looked at for next time. Obviously that's not an issue with Cat, because they always have the same footwear.
Okay, brilliant. Daniel, thank you very much for this interview, and thank you very much for participating in this obstacle course at Crane Drive today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No worries.
Okay, and we are joined here by the winner of the assault course, who done best on both occasions, Jamie Flanagan. How are you feeling right now?
Brilliant that I've won such a special event for Verwood.
And thinking back to your performance, what was your state of mind before you launched off? Because to us, the viewers, the whole time you never seemed thrown. You always seemed cool and confident. Apart from that early mistake, but that was simply born out of memory, not going round the washing pole. Obviously, you were basically the guinea pig. You were the first one to go. So that wasn't, in my mind, born out of nerves. It was just a simple lapse in memory. And even with that, you still won. You got a 5-second penalty, but you still done. So what was your approach as you progressed around the assault course? What was your state of mind?
I stayed, obviously, as you said, cool, calm and collected. I started off with a positive sense of humour, thinking if it goes wrong, it'll be funny. And if it does go wrong for me, I'm going to look back and I'm going to find it funny. So that's what kept me going, and because, well, it's what I believe, because I thought I would, fall off the course, would go wrong, I didn't.
Do you know, to be honest, I thought you would be the one not being horrible, I thought you would be the one to screw it up first. And you would be the Mr. Bean of the piece. But it turned out to be Daniel Saunders, unfortunately, who is me. But obviously, very much respected your performance. Do you think your size, your increased tallness, helped you in navigating these obstacles?
I believe so. With this obstacle here, I could actually get my whole body length through and, you know, have feet dangling out of one side and my arms in the other like a crawl. No problems at all. I think that was an advantage for me. Even though my competitor Daniel was only slightly shorter, I think even that sort of half-foot height increase.
When you reach the other side, of course, you have to reach out your arms, keep the whole structure stable, which obviously was a big problem for your competitor. Do you think there's any validity in Daniel Saunders complaining about his choice of footwear, or do you think that was just an excuse?
I do believe that Daniel did have footwear that maybe might not have been suitable for today's event. The shoes that he wore were more for hiking, walking up mountains, long walks, etc. Myself had trainers on. It won't really give you a speed advantage between obstacles, but perhaps maybe microscopically the increased bulk may sort of drag the obstacles with you more than the chances of my trainers.
What was the most difficult part of the course for you?
I believe the last obstacle here, going through here, mainly because the end is near and there's quite a short gap between this obstacle and this obstacle. So I believe that, and at this stage I'm already thinking about crossing the line. My mind isn't on this obstacle.
No, I think that is noteworthy.
So yeah, definitely obstacle 5 is the hardest, or 6 I should say.
What do you think went wrong for Daniel?
I believe this obstacle here was new compared to these. We had more experience on these ones, and there's 3 of them and only 1 of these. So, because it's a bit of a culture shock when you come through that short one and then come to this one, it's a culture shock. You've got an increased distance, a completely different way of manoeuvring your way through the obstacle.
And is there anything different you would like to see in terms of the design of the course, or any improvements, any bits you think were particularly unfair or not so well thought out?
I overall think the course is pretty good. I think maybe if the washing line obstacle wasn't there at all, and you perhaps maybe had these in a straight line, maybe go to the swing, sit down, and then come back through again. That would definitely make it that more interesting.
Okay.
Also, maybe a bit of water in the mix as well.
Oh yeah, interesting. That'd
maybe
be good.
Maybe a hose or a bit more total wipeout, maybe.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. And I think all competitors, in my opinion, should probably wear the same outfit. Then nobody can complain about differences in elements that might go against them. So, in a word, how are you feeling right now as the champion? In one word.
Fantastic.
And what would you say, in one word again, is the key ingredient that led to your overwhelming success today?
Good morale within the group of people two people.
That's many words. That's a sentence.
True.
In one word.
One word.
What was the thing that I forgot what my question was? So in one word, why did Jamie Flanagan win?
Because he's the best.
That's a sentence again. In one word.
At best.
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 Or did you say at best?
At best.
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 You're the best.
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 Best. I am
Okay.
the best.
Thank you for your time, Jamie.
No worries.
And enjoy your reward. Which,
you.
what do you win? The can of Relentless. Enjoy.
Sponsored by Relentless.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye now.